Okay, how you guys doing? So, sorry about the background and everything being all messy and stuff. These are my little nephew's legs, but as you can tell, between him and school today, I've been a lot busy. So, yeah. Um, I just want to get on here to just kill off some of the untrue or negative stuff that's being provided about epidurals on here. I think the biggest thing I've heard on here so far is that you have to get a catheter with an epidural because you're using the bathroom all over yourself. Um, I don't know if some women experience that, but everybody that I know who's ever had an epidural, and that's between Florida, Georgia, and Louisiana, has never had to have a catheter. That's my sister, my aunt, my cousin, and basically me. Yeah, so I didn't have any problems with incontinence, as in using the bathroom all over myself or peeing all over myself. I didn't have that problem. I did have a bedpan though, to keep me from getting up and down at first. But by the time I woke up the next day, I could get up and go to the bathroom just fine. But that was mostly because I was in pain a little. But I'm gonna explain that in a second because I know you're not supposed to be in pain after the epidural. But anyway, I'm gonna explain that in a second. But yeah. What else? I was not doped up after I had my son. I spent time with him after I delivered him, and after they cleaned him up and checked him out, I spent half the night with him after that. I sent them back because his dad had to go to work, and honestly, from about 26 hours of labor, I was tired as hell. That had nothing to do with the epidural. I was tired as shit. Let me see what else. So I did take advantage of getting my rest of those 2 days. This I heard. Basically, I'm going to share my epidural experience with you guys so that you won't be misinformed and that you can just make a decision without basically having all these fears of, basically not being able to know your child for the first couple of hours and spend time with him or her for the first couple of hours because you're doped up or shitting and pissing all over yourself. So anyway, this is my epidural experience. And mine may have been so good because of the way that I got it. And I don't know if all the places do this. I know some of them do, some of them don't. Basically, I was induced and I was given Pitocin and all that other stuff. However, I don't know if it's because I was in so much pain, but basically, I stayed between 2 and 3 centimeters for hours and hours and hours and hours. I want to say at least 8 to 9 hours. When they finally decided to give me the epidural because they got tired of me bitching and complaining and yelling because my pain tolerance is low as shit, and at 2 or 3 centimeters I was basically begging for it and like somebody better bring me this shit. I was exaggerating on the pain a little bit so I could get it because I wanted it, but still. Anyway, basically since I got it so early, after I got it I went to sleep. By the time I woke up, she did my water bag and short, so I'm guessing I was dilated to maybe 9 to 10 centimeters, and then shortly after that I was pushing him out, but it took me about 30 minutes to push him out. That is the con of it also. I had a hard time pushing him out until the epidural. I could feel it like slowly, because I had been asleep for a long time. It was slowly like it was slowly going away basically. So I started feeling him come out even more, and when I was able to feel him more, I pushed him more. So anyway, basically he came out and they handed him straight to me for like the first 30 minutes or so. So basically between me getting the... Okay, let me finish the story first. They handed him for like the first 30 minutes. I remember they took him away and they cleaned him up. And it was a couple of hours later before they brought him back to the room. And I maybe stayed up eating McDonald's and stuff for like 2 or 3 hours after that. I did not get up out of bed that night. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get up out of bed. And I don't know if I could or not, but I know that they told me not to get up out of bed at all. So I didn't. Let me see. Only thing that I could really, the next morning I was basically up walking around using the bathroom by myself, everything else taking care of my kid. But the only con I could really name from my experience with the epidural is back pain. From where they put it in, like after they take it out, you will have, like right up in that lower back and that spine area, you will have a lot of badass back pain. But kudos to whoever's doing a natural birth, but just don't be like misinformed about, you know, how horrible epidurals can be. Like I'm not pro epidural, I'm not pro natural birth. I'm pro do what the fuck feels right to you, because that's your body, that's your baby, that's your health. But yeah, I mean, in any situation, however, I am pro hospital and whatever other medications that you need, because I understand that you all are like, oh, I'm gonna make a quick point. Oh, well, you know, we were meant to do this naturally anyway and go through the pain. You were meant to go through headaches naturally. You were meant to go through stomach aches naturally. Unless you're just the person who doesn't use medicine overall, I don't think that you can be like, I don't think that you can just be like, you shouldn't tap an epidural or any other pain medication while you're having a baby because you're meant to do it naturally anyway. People have been doing it naturally. People have been having headaches naturally, like I said, cancer naturally, and not going through any treatment. Stomach aches, diarrhea, little simple shit that we take medicine for every day. So I don't know, unless you're like real strong on that no medicine stuff, I don't think that you should be like pushing it off like that on other people. But I don't know. But anyway, with this one, my decision with this one is I may try to have them naturally, just to see how it feels. Like I felt it last time, but I didn't feel like the strong contractions because I got it real early. But I do want to have to be in a hospital because I'm not going to be at home. I do want a doctor on hand. I do want to be in a hospital with the option of Pitocin or with the option of, you know, pain medication, or with the option of a cesarean section if I have to have one. I think also, I don't know if it's like a fad or whatever too, because even the high risk people that I see on here, they'll be like, you know, I think it's like maybe 3 or 4 people that I've seen on here so far that were high risk, and they were talking about having home births, and I'm like, really? Like, I don't know. Maybe just my crazy ass. I don't know shit, obviously, but I'm just saying. I mean, just like I said, honestly, just do what feels right for you and do what your body is telling you, and you know, just go with that. Because like I said, before I had my epidural, I was not dilating at all. I don't know if it was because I was too tense, because the pain was too intense. I have no idea. But after I got it, I fell asleep, and shortly after that, I woke up and I was fully dilated. And they honestly said that it had something to do with maybe the epidural helping my body to relax. So like I said, I mean, I don't know. Just go with what you do, and that is it. But just know all your facts first. Now, I can't say anything bad about natural childbirth because I've never I've given birth naturally through my vagina. But as far as without medication, I have never done that. I have one son, but I gave birth naturally to him. Just with medication. So anyway, just that's all I basically wanted to say. You can agree or disagree or whatever. But yeah, I was just clearing up some stuff, and like I said, kudos to whoever is on the natural birth kick right now. Kudos to whoever on epidural. Just yeah, the myths and stuff or whatever. Yeah, I'm just trying to kill some of them off, like the myths going around about epidurals. Anyway, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, my experience with that. I don't hear many, so I decided to do mine. Yeah, so just comment below if you feel like it, or even if you had a bad experience with epidurals. or whatever, you can just post. But actually, you know, I would really like that if someone had a bad experience with their epidurals, if they could just post it below to like let other people know or let me know. Because just because my experience was good don't mean that everybody's experience was good. But I'm gonna assume it's so if I don't have any negative comments below. I'm just gonna go with what I got to work with, which is my opinion on it. So that is all. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Good night.